The Punch newspaper this morning, presidential pardon, Dariye Nyame. 3 others regained freedom. That's talking about the former governor of Plateau State, Senator Joshua Dariye, and former Taraba State Governor Jolly Nyame, and 3 others released from prison. This happened yesterday. Soyinka knocks pirates confraternity for mocking Tinubu. Restoring democratic momentum in Tunisia. The next headline here says, no pending firearms license application, says police. Shiites security agents clash in Kaduna, 6 killed. Agric budgets hit 874.83 billion naira. Food imports gulp 7.81 trillion naira. Food importation gulp 7.81 trillion naira. That's all. We can take this morning from the Punch newspaper. Remember, you can pick a copy to read up on the details and more. Away from the Punch newspaper, let's see what we have on the Vanguard this morning. The Vanguard newspaper scores killed as troops, military airstrikes attack BHT, ISWAP hideouts, and Bama Forest. Because that's talking about the Boko Haram terrorist and ISWAP hideouts in Bama Forest. APC disputes forgery allegation in Akwa Ibom State, says Ntokepo never committed perjury. NUJ kickstarts democracy dividend tour. Certificate forgery. Court fixes September 7 to hear suit against Tinubu. Certificate forgery. Court fixes September 7 to hear suit against Tinubu. Senate probes how 1.7 trillion naira SWV was utilized in 2017 to 2021 budgets by ministries, departments, and agencies. Okay, the next one here says UK Museum to return 72 looted Benin artifacts. UK Museum to return 72 looted Benin artifacts. Video of pirates confraternity mocking Tinubu distasteful, bizarre, says Soyinka. How we intercepted 168 suspected migrants, says Ondo Amotekun. How we intercepted 168 suspected migrants, Ondo Amotekun. That's all we can take from the Vanguard newspaper. Pick a copy to read up on the details and more. And moving away from the Vanguard, what's trending on the these days? Oil theft. Okowa wants oil facilities surveillance contracts reviewed. Audit queries. Senate probes 1.7 trillion naira ministries, department, agencies, service-wide votes. Sanusi, I warned Buhari's government that its policies will destroy Nigeria's economy. That's Sanusi Lamido saying, I want Buhari's government that its policies will destroy Nigeria's economy. Away from that, Edo to support 500 MSMEs to grow revenue to 10 million naira annually by 2025. Soyinka condemns Sea Dog's viral video purportedly mocking Tinubu. And the last one here says, Abiodun, our goal is to make Ogun investors' destination of choice. That's all we are taking from these days. On the Sun newspaper this morning, Nnamani urges constituents to support PDP, People's Democratic Party. Lalong urged to reject Tinubu's campaign DG, Jay's Bank Memorandum of Understanding on Just Market. APC accuses Makinde of clamping down on opposition in Oyo State. 2023, Atiku, Wike peace talks crumble. Atiku Wike peace talks crumble. 2023 elections. Rep member Yakubu Release Co. dumps PDP, rejoins Kebbi APC. 2023, Babachia Dogara urged not to drag Christian Association of Nigeria to dispute. Unite for good governance, Sanwo-Olu tells political leaders. Amusan Brume, other athletes have changed the Nigerians' narrative on global stage, says Talen. Of course, that's the Minister of Women Affairs, Dame Pauline Talen, saying Amusan Brume and other athletes have changed Nigeria's narrative on global stage. And that's all we're taking from the Sun newspaper this morning. 8 minutes gone past 7 o'clock, and you're listening to the Electronic Press Review on Omega 101.7 FM. The program returns after this break. Just stay tuned.
When I wake up in the morning, all I want to hear now the beautiful voices of my beautiful people, east or west, north and south. This is what we all about, yeah. It's what we all about. Oh. Tell your neighbors to bring their favor. It's what we're made of. Oh. It's our station. You want all you need, and we've got everything right here. Omega, no one was happening from my radio, na na na. Omega, no one was happening from my radio, na na na. It's my station, it's my station, it's my station, it's my station, it's my station. It's my station, it's my station, it's my station, it's my station, it's
Electronic Press Review on Omega 101.7 FM.
Thank you so much for staying tuned and welcome back. It's 10 minutes gone past 7 o'clock. My name is Franca Ofe Otigo. We take a look at the Guardian newspaper this morning. Tinubu is solution to Nigeria's challenges, says Oluwo. Imo State police arrest 8 suspected killers of 4 officers. 8 suspected killers of 4 officers. Imo State police arrest 8 suspected killers of 4 officers. Man back 6 months imprisonment for possessing false documents. Ibadan, fire destroys goods worth millions at Bola Ige market. Lagos Labour Party postpones primary over omission in delegates list. Adeleke will not exclude you in appointments. PDP assures members. Adeleke will not exclude you in appointments. PDP assures members. This one here says Kwegu remains Ebonyi LP governorship candidate, says group. And that's all we can take from the Guardian newspaper this morning. Do pick a copy to read up on the details. On the leadership newspaper, COVID-19, only 3 states have attained 50% vaccination, says federal government. Only 3 states have attained 50% vaccination, says federal government. 4 months after state pardon, Dariye Inyame, 3 others leave prison. U.S. releases new African policy to counter China and Russia. Trans-Saharan gas pipeline, a turning point for Nigeria's gas export. Recruitment, Ndume heads ECOWAS committee to probe marginalization of Nigerians. 6 die as gas-laden truck crushes vehicle in Ogun State. Nigerians resort to cheaper goods as inflation decks purchasing power. Rivers APC Wike's loyalists differ on governor's overtures to Tinubu. Buhari intervenes, approves Seplat Energy acquisition of ExxonMobil shares. That's all we can take from the leadership. Pick a copy to read up on the details. On the Tribune this morning, popular filmmaker, novelist B. Bandele is dead. May his soul rest in peace. 6 Shiite members killed during Ashura Day in Kaduna State. Air Peace announces suspension of flights into Johannesburg as delayed issuance of South Africa visa continues. Another Ukrainian varsity partners Igbinedion University on joint educational program. Osun PDP pledges inclusion of all members in Adeleke's administration. Service delivery, FCTA resolves to implement SOP. Of course, SOP stands for the Standard Operating Procedure. That's all we're taking. Pick a copy to read up on the details. On the Daily Independent this morning, thousands stranded as Chinese island expands COVID lockdowns. 2023, Peter Obi could be impeached if he emerges as president, says Reno Omokri. Peter Obi could be impeached if he emerges as president, says Reno Omokri. Get the details to know why Reno is saying what he's saying. Lagos 2023, allegation of doctor delegates list Mars LP substitution Guba primary. Ex-council chairman, hundreds of PDP members join APC in Oyo State. Ebubago responsible for Imo killings, IPOB alleges. Inter confirmed termination of Alexis Sanchez contract. And the last one here says, gunmen abduct 3 women, set petrol tankers ablaze in Niger State. And that's all we can take from the Daily Independent newspaper. Away from the Daily Independent, let's take a look at the New Telegraph. Insecurity, why Buhari does not need to wait to be impeached. Why President Buhari does not need to wait to be impeached. Deteriorating security situation worries Afenifere. Justin, Tanzania police release case Daniel probe continues. 6 die as gas tanker crushes vehicle in Ogun State. EFCC nabs 3 suspected internet fraudsters in Kwara State. Wike releases 2022 WASC results. COVID-19 outbreak, Nigerian embassy in Mexico shut. Elite behind oil theft, illegal refineries in Niger Delta, says Shell. Okay, Shell Petroleum Development Company is saying the elites are behind oil theft and illegal refineries in Niger Delta. And that's all we can take from the New Telegraph. And we take a look at the cable newspaper before we open up the phone lines this morning. ASU President Keyamo stance on striking disappointing. Is federal government proud of current system? That's the president of the Academic Staff Union of Universities saying that the Minister of State for Labor and Employment, Festus Keyamo's stance on strike disappointing. Ohaneze to presidency, it is ethnic prejudice to insinuate that Igbo knows gunmen in Southeast. President Buhari overrides NNPC, approves Seplat's acquisition of mobile producing oil assets. State pardon, Dariye Nyame, ex-governors jailed for fraud, released from prison. Showing a video of Pirates confraternity mocking Tinubu, distasteful. Peter Obi, not a member of Pirates confraternity, says aide. Court fixes September 7 to hear certificate forgery suits against Tinubu. And lastly, in the cable newspaper, our members not allowed to campaign for political parties, says Kwara NURTW boss. That's all we are taken from the cable this morning. Pick a copy to read up on the details and more. 17 minutes gone past 7 o'clock. It's time to get your reactions this morning. You can call us or send us messages. First, we take a listen to the rules of engagement.
Do you want to be a part of the conversation? The rules of engagement are as follows. Call 081-5101-7777 or 090-711-21017. Then state your name and location, headline of interest, and you have 2 minutes to make your submissions on the specified headline of interest. Please don't insult the sensibilities of the listener or other callers. EPR, Electronic Press Review, only on Omega 101.7 FM. My radio, your radio.
Follow us live on Facebook at Omega 101.7 FM. You can drop your comments. We'll be taking a look at them as we go through the program. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning to you, sir.
Please, Ima, calling from the local government.
Thank you for calling. Go ahead, please.
Thank you.
Sir.
All this painting sex worker, it will be looked at as something reasonable. We lead us anywhere. We voted as a man into office and see where we are. And people are again going about painting another old man and wanting us to vote him into power. Is it to continue from where we are? Are we happy? Let Nigerians put on their attention card and make their decision. Will distancing himself from his fraternity. Will it take us anywhere? What is it for? Even the Atiku is of misunderstanding. Instead of saying the truth, they are living like an orphanage. Will it take us anywhere in this country? My sister. That is some of us also think it like this. We are not all news. Thank you.
Thank you very much for talking to us this morning. 7:20 a.m. You can call us or send us messages. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Fanta.
Good morning to you, sir.
Yeah, this is the voice of Atiku calling for me.
Thank you for calling.
Hello?
Go ahead, please.
All right. My opinion that way I want to comment is killing of 4 police officers in Abia State. And those who should have been arrested by the police officers.
In Imo State.
You see? So my sister, all these police officers is getting too much about supporting you. This is their able. A useless a perfect society. Who will make all these things? All these things that they are doing now is bringing more problems and more problems to the entire Igbo nations. So they are saying that the Igbo are kingdom indigenous in Igbo land. And it's true. So about the public, those who are doing this thing, let them be very, very careful. It is not good for them to destroy a police officer. That's even the kid here. Is somebody's husband, is somebody's brother, is somebody's father, is somebody's relation. One of them work on a important person in Nigeria. We don't like it. Useless people, lunatic people, full inside the bush, doing all types of atrocities. Now, very soon they will take the people as killers. We don't know Igbo people as a destroyers of life. We don't know Igbo people as a killers. Igbo people are people that are welcoming strangers. We accommodate people. But today, all these losers are bringing problems to the entire Igbo nation. If they want to carry on, why can't they go and join soldier and join police? We are by killing people anyhow. We are causing Igbos. We don't like it. It's very, very bad. It's very, very bad. Before you know it now, they will blame IPOB. But we know IPOB cannot do this type of thing. And also, I mean, there are different shows. Oh, my speaker, when I know it boils me. It boils me. And people accommodate people. This is not bringing problems to the entire
2 minutes. Thank you very much for talking to us. 2 minutes is the time given to every caller. The headline says Imo State Police arrest 8 suspected killers of 4 officers. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
You're welcome, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Franca.
You're welcome, sir. What's your name?
This is the voice of Mrs. Ukraine from our kingdom.
Okay.
I want to agree with Mr. Nick about the policy of our president. If you take tenor, that policy clear our economy. Imagine, immediately we assume office in the first tenor, the price of dollar started rising up. Even after a week or 2 weeks, because of policy we put on ground about importation and not importation. Many people know that we use dollars to import. And people start holding dollars then. Up since that time up to today, dollar is not has not survived, from their president created. He said in office, 6 months without ministers. What is still doing? No, minister of defense and no minister at all for 6 months. He can't policy. And all these things we are suffering now. And coupled with the insecurity, which you play with waving hand to the headmen when they are killing farmers. Instead of people help ground and stop them, it's expecting them and then continue and grow, operating in the high scale. Now, we cannot do anything again. So let us watch him. Let us not impeach him. Let us watch him. This is his job. Because I think his videos are very good in this election. It's important that you give us a good election.
Yeah,
and
right.
I think he's doing that.
Thank you.
No one wants any other person. Thank you.
Thank you for talking to us. Former Emir of Kano State, Mohammed Sanusi II, has disclosed that he warned the President Muhammadu Buhari administration that its economic policies would destroy Nigeria's economy. There you have it. Good morning.
Good morning, my sister.
You're welcome, sir. Please turn down the volume of your radio set. Turn down the volume of your radio set. Turn down the volume of your radio set or move far away from it if you want to talk to us this morning. Thank you very much as you comply. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Dr.
You're welcome. What's your name?
God bless you.
Amen.
I'm talking about Yoruba in the Southeast.
What's your name and your location?
My name is Matisha Kamalo.
Okay.
God bless you. My talk is on Yoruba and Imo State. These people are terror. They are hoodlums. They kill people anyhow. They enter your house. They will loot everything in your house. They have caused Olu to be bad. You cannot see any youth in Olu anymore. You are suffering a lot. We are asking the Igbo people, the indigenous people of Igbo land, to come and help us. Those in overseas, we are dying. These people are killing us. We have no rest. Please. God bless us.
Thank you for calling. On our Facebook page this morning, Ozo Francis and Amani, watching live from Amagunze in Enugu State, says, good morning from here. We say good morning to you, Francis. Thank you very much for reaching out to us. PDP should endeavor to resolve the rift between Wike and Atiku. Otherwise, the party's chances ahead of the 2023 general elections may suffer a serious setback. Thanks and God bless. Thank you very much, Francis, for texting. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, thank you for calling.
Concerning about the Gaza, in fact, even last 3 weeks, even a month now, they shot one driver, scooters, that went to other
Okay, we lost that call. Mm. All right, I have this one on Facebook. Good morning, Frankie Franca. Frank Anayo texting from Yoma. Atiku and Wike cannot come together again. Let us forget the peace talks. Certificate forgery on September 7th. Can justice prevail? Rhetorical question. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Franca.
Good morning to you, sir.
Yes, my name is Uche Azania, calling from Uma Barasawa Soga. I'm reacting to the headline about the police saying that they've not received any request for, licensing for firearms. My take on that is that let us consider the factors that led to people, to the police expecting people to come forward and, request to be licensed to bear firearms. It is the almost absolute breakdown of law and order in the country that made some prominent citizens or leaders, if you like, to urge their subjects to arm themselves in order to defend themselves, from being killed by these marauders, these blood-sucking vampires in our midst. Why we decry the insecurity, the pervading insecurity in the country, I urge the police, please rise up to your constitutionally assigned duties. It's not just the police, but all the other security agencies. Is there no way people can go about and, mop up all these unlicensed firearms in the arms of non-state actors, people who are not authorized to bear arms? Because that is the reason why we keep hearing about killing and shedding of innocent blood almost on a daily basis. So I urge the police, again, the security agencies, rise up to your constitutionally assigned duties and save Nigerians from this unnecessary bloodshed. Thank you. God bless you as you do your duties. Uche Zenia from Oga.
Thank you, Uche, for talking to us. From the Punch newspaper, killings, no pending firearms license application, says police. The Nigerian police force has said that it has yet to receive any application for firearms licenses from any quarters. Okay, we have this text message. Ituma Sunday Ede from Mohoko says Buhari is a solution to Nigerians, is a mockery to the citizens. Thank you. All right. Hello, good morning. Do well to turn down the volume of your radio set, or you move far away from it if you want to talk to us clearly this morning. Thank you as you comply. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. My humble speaker is supposed to come from radiating from all.
Thank you for calling.
Mr. Speaker, I want to react on the issue of this very people we call a Bubago. And I'm talking about the issue of don't prejudice evil. Don't have anything with sense to Buhari. Mr. Speaker, only people around me will be any witness. Immediately they said the security chief and Muhammad Buhari had meeting in Asarok. I just people around me said, watch. It is about the parties, not about the Sambisa, not about Katsina, not about Medugri. It's about parties. And in the next days to come, they are going to manufacture offense to attack the evil youth. At month up to 5 days, I hear there was killing in Uguta, and there was a killing also in Imo State. And then Muhammad Buhari now opened his mouth and said, the terrorists in Igbo land are killing the police people and say other things. You are the one who created the scenario of killing in the Southeast. Which I agree. Mr. Speaker, as a matter of fact, please say US who say that bringing strategies to tackle China and Russia. Allow them, please allow Africa to have choose their own enemy. We are not going to tell us who to hate or who to support. The Africans have known better now. Please, US, don't tell us to be our enemy, you will be our enemy. No, that's the message. And again, I want to back on the issue of this 7 arrested suspects. Mr. you're going to tell me you arrested people with a form action to attack you. This is quite unfortunate. And I think this is a lie from the pit of hell.
Thank you very much for talking to us, Pastor Kafo. Yes, Ohaneze Ndibo has actually accused the federal government, the Buhari's administration, of deliberately creating an unjust, chaotic environment for the Southeast. Okay, on our Facebook page, Reverend Chijioke Ikenna Obika from Umoweri, Amike Olu, Imo State, says, good morning, Franca, may God bless you and Omega Radio and Nigeria in general. We say amen. May God protect us from killings and insecurities experienced in Nigeria. Okay, thank you very much for texting Reverend Chijioke. Dr. Mrs. Ma Olebara from Owerri says, we have all it takes to develop this country, but it is held ransom by some greedy and selfish people. Good leadership is a luxury in Nigeria. That is Nigeria for us, a country where extravagance and looting have become fashionable among public holders, a country where evil has been allowed to bestride and ravage our quality unchallenged. Good leaders do not take advantage, intimidate, or diminish their subjects. A lost nation is one in which hunger and jobless people blindly support those responsible for their agony and misery. So unfortunate. Indeed, thoughtful words this morning. Thank you so much, Dr. Mrs. Ma Olebara, for reaching out to us on Facebook. Quickly, let's take this call. Good morning.
Good morning, my sister in the studio.
You're welcome, sir. What's your name?
Yeah, I want to disassociate myself absolutely from someone who has never created a statement that Tinubu is the solution to Nigeria.
What's your name? Let's get your name and your location, please.
Okay, I am High Chief Penat that usually children from Atiku
All right.
Okay, my dear. So Tinubu started badly by threatening bishops to support his Muslim ticket. And Ahmed Tinubu will only give continuity to Buhari's incompetence. He voted it to death. Nigerians are working hard to liberate ourselves from the stakeholders of the old order. P2P is what we want all the way. Because I'm yet to see any Nigerian governor who can challenge Dr. P2P by leaving a huge sum of 5 billion for his successor. We know the amount before leaving office, which he did in Anambra State to cater for the needs of the people of Anambra State and the work they are told. That can God bless from High Chief and from Atiku without appreciating them.
Thank you very much. Reacting to the headline that says Tinubu is solution to Nigeria's challenges, says Oluwo. Paramount ruler of Iwo land, Oba Abdulrasheed Adewale Akambi, made that statement, saying that Tinubu is solution to Nigeria's challenges. All right, quickly, let's see some text messages this morning. Good morning. I am Sir Obioha Achi Sokibi, texting from Mumakwara Olugedegum. President Buhari's policies destroying Nigeria is true talk. Nothing is working here in the land of plenty, where the citizens are wallowing in abject poverty. The Naira exchange for almost 800 Naira per dollar, causing high price on commodities. There is insecurity everywhere, killing strikes, incompetence, reign supreme in this administration of President Muhammad Buhari. May God help us in this entity called Nigeria. Good morning, Omega. I am Honorable Chris Owohia, the greatest your voice. As a matter of fact, Amotekons are doing a great job in the Southwest by I'm so sorry, your message was not fully delivered. Network issues. Thank you very much. Good morning, Franca. That presidential pardon of some notable detained politicians like Joshua Dariye is heartwarming and a welcome development. We expect the president to extend the same gesture to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and free him from detention. Notable politicians and Ohanes have pleaded with the president for MNK pardon and release, but all fell on deaf ears. For peace and stability of our nation, the president should please hearken to this clarion call and release MNK from detention. What is good for the goose is also good for the gander. The president should extend this magnificent magnanimity to MNK. A stitching time saves a 9. Unsu Msindiawa from R&D's Wogo. Okay, thank you for texting. On our Facebook page, this message here says insecurity situation in Nigeria is political, and that is why it cannot be easy to fight. Fighting insecurity can only be easy by voting corrupt politicians out of office. From the look of things, insecurity may mar the upcoming presidential election in 2023. May God help us, Upaka from Apu. Thank you very much for texting. Okay, I'm still taking more messages on our text messages. Hello, Franca. I am Sylvester Mendoga in Achina. Court fixing a date to hear Tinubu's certificate forgery is acceptable to me. Let him also fix a date to hear case on his age forgery. Interesting. Forgery on state of origin, forgery on parental history, forgery on health status. Let him fix a date to hear his movement with bullion vans. But will the judiciary stand her independence in all of these? Can they withstand Aso Rock cabals when they come for Tinubu's defense? After all, this is Nigeria, a country where some people seem to be above the law. Here, survival of the richest and toughest thrives. Sylvester Inachina, thank you very much for texting. Good morning, Ifeanyi from Olu says the warning from Sanusi to Buhari on his policies that will destroy Nigeria's economy. There is no two ways about it. Our economy is in shambles because he refused to engage professionals who will help him and bring better ideas that will boost the economy, just like Obasanjo did during his time. Okay, thank you very much for texting on our Facebook page. Good morning, Franca. My sister, it is only God that can help and protect us from all these killings and insecurity in this our country, nation. Edu Black Ogwifi from Nibo Oka, watching you live all the way from Uromi, Edo State. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for reaching out to us, Edu Black. Okay, more text messages coming your way. Sanusi's comment about Buhari's policies destroying Nigeria is interesting. This is a significance of good election come 2023. Interesting. Reno saying that Obi could be impeached if elected is not our problem. Let him be elected and I will make sure that he will never make a mistake in his governance. Peter Okoli from Oko. Wow, interesting. Very interesting. All right, thank you, Peter, for texting. Good morning, Frank Achikudi from Makokwa. I do not know why someone said that Peter Obi could be impeached if elected as president, but nevertheless, let him be elected first before talking about impeachment. All I know is with our PVC, we are going to be obedient come 2023. Okay, thank you very much for texting. Good morning, dear Franca, and how are you? After presidential pardon, former Governor Tariye Inyame and others regain freedom. This is not encouraging at all. Mr. President may be thinking he has done well, not knowing that he is abetting crime in highest order in the country. Persons stealing billions have been forgiven and should also should also persons stealing 50,000 naira in prison set free. He's discouraging that department fighting corruption after years of wasting money and time. Mr. President would twat and tip over their plans. My name is Onwa African Communication from Good Swochi. Thank you very much. That's the last message we can take this morning. And yes, this is where we come to the end of the electronic press review for today. Thank you so much for joining. Tomorrow we'll make a return to see what's trending on various national dailies. Stay tuned for Mega Sports coming your way by 8 a.m. Great tunes coming your way. Do not go anywhere. My name is Franca Ofeyo Tigo. Good morning.